Well, something strange was brought to our attention. Tombstones found in a creek bed. A viewer gave Tulsa's investigative reporter Janna Clark a tip about this.
Janna drove here to a creek southeast of Okmulgee in rural Okmulgee County to see what is going on.
It's her new FOX23 investigation.
Someone told me about seeing something down in this creek that didn't belong, so I came here to check it out.
It's not something you would normally see.
This is bizarre.
I climbed down to find what looked like tombstones in this creek in Okmulgee County.
There's one right here. It has 6 different names on it. That's kind of weird. Right here, it looks like could be one that's buried. I don't see any names though. And then right here by my foot, looks like one over the back side of one. See the shiny stone. And then right over here, there's one with a name on it. Looks like maybe Watkins. I'm gonna have to wipe it off to see though.
After cleaning it off, I could clearly read the name.
Yep, it says Watkins.
Several tombstones in the water and others embedded in the dirt of this creek bed.
The corner right here, it could be one because it looks different than this. That one over there, it could be one. Why would these be in this creek? It's very strange.
Amber's Bales heard that his neighbor spotted something unusual in the creek bed near his home.
My neighbor called and told me there's something going on down here.
You just wanted to see for yourself?
Yep.
You drive by here all the time?
Every day.
You never noticed it before?
No.
When Ambers peered into the creek, he was just as surprised as I was.
I see tombstones and concrete, rebar and all that stuff.
What do you think about this?
I think it's weird.
Ambers thinks the tombstones may have recently been revealed by heavy rain in November.
This was all covered up, dirt and stuff, and then the water's got over the road and washed all this off of it. That's probably the reason my neighbor seen all of it.
You can clearly read people's names on some of the tombstones.
If those belong to somebody and that's somebody's family, what do you think the family would think about that?
Well, I don't think they'd appreciate it.
Ambers is especially puzzled about the stone with 6 names on it.
I can see a bunch of names. It's probably just a family, maybe the family grave.
He spotted another partially submerged rock that looks suspect.
On the top looks like another tombstone.
Does to me too. Half in the water, half out.
Yeah.
To try to find out where these tombstones came from, I drove to the nearby Okmulgee Cemetery. The guy in charge here did not want to talk on camera, but he checked the cemetery's records and says the names on the tombstones in the creek don't match the cemetery's records. He doesn't think these tombstones came from this cemetery. He said he has no idea how they got in this creek bed. I still had more questions than answers.
I don't know if these were put here on purpose. I don't know if they were dumped here. It's definitely something we need to look into.
Ambers thinks maybe the rocks, chunks of concrete, and even tombstones were used to stabilize the creek bed and county road next to it.
Keep the creek from washing. The only thing I could figure.
I called the Okmulgee County District 2 road supervisor. He was surprised when I told him about the tombstones in the creek. He came by later to see them. He told me he doesn't think the county would ever use these materials, including tombstones, to fill in under the road. He knows for sure that didn't happen in the last 15 years because that's how long he's been with the county. Ambers thinks these stones could have been here way longer than 15 years, but still doesn't know how they got here.
I don't have a clue.
A day after I talked to the road supervisor, I got this email from the county commissioner from District 2 with some answers about the headstones. He said he talked to his supervisor and he was aware they had been put on that creek bank years ago because with the lack of funds for county roads, they used old cement or any kind of rock that they could get for free. He told me since he's been in office, the past 4 years, for projects like this, the county has only used concrete without rebar, no other material.
I think they need to clean it out, get the tombstones back where they belong.
Wherever that is?
Yep, wherever it might be.
Ambers and I both think there could be more tombstones we can't see.
What do you think could be under our feet?
Well, there's them out there, there's probably more of them.
Think there could be way more?
Yep.
Could be standing on some, huh?
Yep.
The county commissioner told me the county will remove the headstones in the creek bed. and will replace them with materials paid for by the county. I will keep digging and try to get to the bottom of where these tombstones came from. In Okmulgee County, covering news that matters, Janna Clark, Fox 23 News.
Wow, so interesting. Janna is looking for tips about this, about how the tombstones could have gotten there. She's asking our viewers if you know anything about where they came from to please reach out.
Do you have a tip or issue that you think Janna Clark should investigate? Let us know. Email FOX23 Investigates at fox23.com or call 918-388-5354 or search Fox 23 Janna Clark on Facebook.